everyone, Zanyara here, and welcome to another video. This time I'm finally bringing some magical girls into this channel. And this time I'm going to be switching magical girls into other magical girl universes. Please tell me in the comments what's your favorite magical girl of all time. So let's get started! Okay, here we have our wheel and our 6 options. We have Ojamajo Doremi, Tokyo Mew Mew, Sailor Moon, Shugo Chara, Madoka Magica, and Precure. So the way this is going to be is the first one that we spin, it's going to be our universe, and the second one, it's going to be the character that we have to put in that universe. So for example, if the universe is Tokyo Mew Mew and the character is Madoka Magica, we have to make Madoka if she was a Mew Mew. So, is that clear? I'm actually really nervous and really excited to see what we get. I'm really hoping we get Tokyo Mew Mew as the universe, because I really want to make some Mew Mews out of these options. I don't know if this is going to be easy or not, but let's spin. So our first universe is Shugo Chara. I'm actually so excited because this was an option that I wanted. Oh, I forgot to remove. Damn. Sailor Moon. Okay, we have to make a sailor in Shugo Chara universe. That it's interesting. Okay. Next universe. Oh my god. Precure. Oh my god, yes. Okay. And the character is Ojamajo, please. Yes. Oh my god. This is going to perfectly. Next universe. Please, Tokyo Mew Mew. Please. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I swear I'm not like cheating or anything. So the character is Madoka in Tokyo Mew Mew universe. I'm so excited. Let's get started. Starting off with Sailor Moon in the Shugo Chara universe. I don't think I have to tell you about Sailor Moon because she's the queen of Mahou Shoujo, of course, even though I myself never watched it. Yeah, I know, how can I call myself a magical girl fan if I never watched Sailor Moon? I think I never watched it before because... okay, now I see how dumb my excuse is. Because the main character is not a pink magical girl, but let me explain. Sailor Moon aired on TV when I was little, and I had already watched a lot of similar animes, so the particular style of this one didn't caught my eye enough for me to watch it, and I think it's because Sailor Moon isn't pink. But I've always wanted to watch it since I'm older, just never got into actually doing it. And I will watch it this year, I promise. Anyways, about Shugo Chara, since maybe some of you may have never watched it. And if you didn't, please do. It's about a girl named Amu that wants to express herself better. So she finds 3 eggs that make her transform. Yep. Each egg represents some aspect of her personality that it's already inside of her. She just needs to explore them. So one is sporty, the other one is artsy, and the other one likes to cook. Although she isn't the only one to have Charas and to transform, the other characters have normally only one Chara, besides this villain who can also have 2, but yeah, the majority of them have only one. Oh, and here we have both boys and girls who can transform, which I find really cool. So the main thing I focused on when designing this was the personality aspect of the transformation. All of them, not only Amu, have kyaras that represent their personality and that reflects on their transformations. So I searched a little bit about Uzagi, since, as I said, I never watched Sailor Moon, so I didn't really know her that well, and decided I would make her transformation food related, since she loves to eat, especially sweets. I made her bow look like whipped cream, the socks are ice cream cones, she has cherries on her pigtails, and in the middle of the bow, ice cream puffy sleeves. And I thought I was really smart for this, not gonna lie. Since her power is the moon, I instantly thought about the Chinese mooncake. I thought it went perfectly with this theme, so I made her skirt look like one. Oh, and she also has a bib below her bow. I think I could have made that more noticeable like I did on her kyara, but oh well, it's there. If she were to be the main character of this show, she would probably have 3 kyaras also. Probably one moon related, a bunny one, and a food one. But I thought it would be way more interesting and fun to have it all in the same design. And I also didn't want to design 3 different outfits. I also thought about making her 2 different kyaras, a more childish one, and that could be this one I made, and a mature one, so they contrasted with each other. The villain, who also has 2 kyaras, also has opposite ones. In her case, it's literally just a bad and a good one, a devil and an angel. But yeah, I know Zagi starts off as a crybaby and then slowly builds into a very brave leader because she used to be a princess and had a lot of responsibility, something like that. Again, I didn't watch it, okay? But yeah, I chose this easier and quicker way and made just one design, sorry. Her weapon is a giant magical spoon, and I also made her a little kyara. It was kinda tricky because I wanted her to look similar to Uzagi, but different enough to be her own character and to not look just like a mini version of Sailor Moon. I think it turned out cute, nothing special about it. Oh, and her egg is Sailor Moon inspired, of course. About the drawing itself, I didn't do much differently than what I usually do, besides doing line work instead of just cleaning the sketch. I think it still looks drawn, but has a cleaner vibe now. I don't know, I like it. It depends on the illustration, I guess. If it's a more finished one, then I think I prefer this method rather than having visible sketchy lines. But yeah, overall, I really like this drawing and I hope you like it as well. Here's the final result. Next one is Doremi from Ojamajo Doremi in the Precure universe. You might be asking, how the hell am I going to do this if there are like 20 different Precure universes? Well, when I chose this anime for the challenge, I thought that, depending on the character that I would get, I would take inspiration from the one with the closest theme, like food or animals, or in this case, witches. I didn't watch all of the Precure series, I only watched Smile Precure or Glitter Force and Kira Kira Precure, so I had to search it up if there was a Precure series about witches, and apparently there is. It's called Maho Tsukai Precure. I had never heard of this anime before, but yeah, I'm glad it existed. Even though I ended up not getting that much inspiration from it. In the end, I decided to give this design different aspects of different Precures, which means I didn't end up with any particular universe. I mainly tried to give this design the general vibe of what makes a Precure, well, a Precure. Which I know it's very broad and maybe not clear at all, but for me, a Precure has a very big and exaggerated silhouette, starting from the hair that's always huge. They also have a lot of bows, frills, overall very girly, very cute. Precure is basically everything associated with a magical girl taken to the extreme. So, the first thing I wanted to make sure this design has is the very big hair. I made basically just a bigger and rounder hairstyle than Doremi already has. The dress, well, how can I explain that it's literally the Precure version of the original one? Okay, so I made both the triangles on her sleeves and skirt bigger, a very frilled and big skirt underneath, more frills on top, and I gave her a big bow on her chest because for me, that bow placement is very Precure and magical girl in general. And more little bows, because bows are essential for a Precure design, of course. Her witch hat I stole from Mahotsukai Precure, just so I could say I used that anime for something. And I thought, well, if it's already there, then let's use it, right? Another thing I have to explain, and to be honest, I don't really know if I can say anything other than because I wanted to, but even though this is the Precure universe and not the Ojamajo Doremi one, I decided to give her the transformation locket thingy from Ojamajo Doremi. And also her weapon, the broom, even though I took elements from the brooms they have in Mahotsukai, it's also inspired by the weapons they have in Ojamajo. Look, I'm sorry, it's very hard to mix these two themes, okay? And for me, Ojamajo is way more iconic than Precure, so it's hard not to use elements from it. Besides, Precure has a lot of different things they use to transform, and I didn't want to use the gems from Mahotsukai Precure. The Doremi locket thingy is so cute and iconic. I love their transformations with it, it's so satisfying and fun. If you never watched it, please do. Even if you only watch the transformation scenes. It's one of my favorite magical girl transformations of all time. So good. Oh, and I also stole the boots. Again. I'm saying this because I did a cutified witch design for my last video, and I also stole these Ojamajo Doremi boots. In that video, I said, and I'm going to repeat here, that those boots are my Roman Empire. The boots and their transformation scenes. I swear this show is stuck on my head for years. I really have to watch it as an adult because I don't remember anything about the plot or the characters. Anyways, I also gave her a cute animal companion, of course. They always have some kind of animal or fairy in Precure, so I had to. Doremi also has a fairy, so I tried to give her animal some elements of her. The only thing I came up with was that since she has very round space buns, I could make a mouse. And she has those skinny squiggly lines that I used on the mouse tail and whiskers. And yeah, it's pretty much only that, but I think he's a cute little guy. In the end, I really loved this design, and the illustration itself is my favorite from this video. So I really hope you like it as much as I do, and here's the final result! And finally, the last one is Madoka in the universe of Tokyo Mew Mew. You guys, this one was exactly what I wanted to get, so I'm so happy I got that lucky. Tokyo Mew Mew, as you might already know because I talked about that in another video of mine, is my favorite anime of all time, but Madoka is my second favorite one. Looking back, now that I think about it, I think the prop I wanted more was probably Ichigo in the Shugo Chara universe. I could make such a cute design, oh my god. Maybe in another video? If you like this video, I may do a part 2 and make the design happen. So make sure to leave a like and tell me in the comments if you want to see that. Now, about the design. Who here never made a Tokyo Mew Mew OC? Please, if you're watching this channel, you already did, right? But anyways, I'm still going to explain how to create a Mew Mew. You need 3 things. An animal. You can make it an endangered species if you want to make it close to the original anime, but it's not necessary, you can use any animal you want. A food item and a musical instrument for the weapon. So, for Madoka, I searched a little about her so I could decide what could fit better in a Mew Mew design for her, and I found out that Kana, from her name Kaname, means deer. And I think that animal really fits her personality, so it was perfect. For the food item, I decided to go with a peach because it's cute and her main peachy pink color reminds me of it. Lastly, for the weapon, I decided to give her something similar to what the character Minto has, because it's a harp that transforms into a bow and arrow, and as you might know, Madoka also has a bow and arrow. I just changed the design of it to have a peach on the tip of the bow and the colors, pretty much. So her design turned out to be the simplest one. I think I aimed for that actually, because Tokyo Mew Mew designs are really simple and don't have much decorations, just the garters and the animal parts. I'm only mentioning the original anime in this video though. Of course the remake designs have a lot more detail, but I very much prefer the original one, not because the new one is bad or anything, I liked it, only because the original one has a very special place in my heart. So the dress is just the Madoka one, but simplified. I kept her shoes cause they're so cute, but took off the socks because the characters in Tokyo Mew Mew don't have socks. Oh my god, I just remembered now that Ringo, a character that only appears in the PlayStation 1 video game, has socks. Well, oops, I'm talking just about the anime anyway, so... Back to what I was saying, initially I was going to make her have 3 colors, pink, white and red, because it's the colors Madoka has on Madoka Magica, but I decided to use only 2 since every Mew Mew only has 2 colors. I didn't do it exactly as in Tokyo Mew Mew though, because they always have their main color and a darker version of that color. But I gave her the main one, the darker version, and another color, white. I didn't like this, so it will look closer to the original to have a darker peach color because it looks closer to red, and also have the white. I think if I made it red instead of another shade of the same color, it would be 3 obviously different colors. I don't know if this made any sense, but yeah, let's move on. There isn't much more to say actually. I was going to make her deer color brown as it's more common, and you can make the ears a different color from the main Mew colors if you want, because they do it in the original. But then I thought it would look cuter in white. And yeah, here's Madoka as a Mew Mew. Hope you like it. So we're coming to the end of this video. I had so much fun doing these designs, so I really hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to see more from me, and tell me in the comments if you want me to make a part 2 for this video. See you next time! Bye!